Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my TIE Fighter collection. So one of them I did build and the other I just added on to. This one is my own build, like I didn't have any instructions for this one. So this one's a MOC, and then this one I added on to from one of the 4+ sets. So that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna start probably with this one, and then I'll save best for last. I'm gonna just say mine's best for last, just because it's actually my MOC. This is more so I just added some of my own touches to it. So let's get right into it, and let's start with this one, the TIE Fighter. Okay, so this is my TIE Fighter. Like I said, it's from the 4+ set, so a lot of it has just been modified by me in my own pieces. A lot of stuff wasn't here before and is now here. Yeah, so none of these ships really have too many features, and even with the real Lego sets, the real TIE Fighter Lego sets, they don't have too many features, and that's just because these ships are pretty bare minimum. There's really only a cockpit and some guns on them. But so mine, I don't really like flick fire missiles when I make my MOCs or like add anything onto anything. So like this kind of continues with that. I don't have any flick fire missiles on this or anything. So all this really is the cockpit. So, and the wings, which I'll get into. I'm just gonna kind of give a better detail of how both these work. So right now I'm just ripping off the wings. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Basically, this folds down and reveals the TIE Fighter pilot in his little cockpit. We're gonna get him out of there just to be able to see. As you can see, it's a little more it's a little detail in there. You know, there's a little control switch thing, and then this is supposed to be like a button, I guess, and then there's supposed to be like a chair looking thing in the back here with just some slope pieces, and then at the top there's a gauge, and then his pistol, the TIE Fighter's little pistol, just hanging up on the wall there. But that's really all there is. But he fits in there really good. You know, you can sit him in there. It fits in there really nicely, and this closes up perfectly, no problems. It's this also comes off just for a little more accessibility. The other one does that too, but this one can't do too much. Like, I'd say I only take off the roof for when I have to get the pistol out, probably. But I just honestly make sure the roof you can take off kind of easily, so because it's more accurate. But that's that, and then so that's the whole cockpit, and then the back here I have the little red dots to signify like the jets or something that come out of the back of a TIE Fighter. You know, I'll put up a picture somewhere so you can see what I was trying to do here with these red dots. This probably should be black. I also saw that, but it's okay. I just tried to give this more shape. This is all. I think I can just take this off if I'm not mistaken. I think yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, this whole thing is just a bunch of these on the back here, and this is just one big circular plate, and then I built it up. So getting into the wings, they're both identical in their looks. The reason I used some awkward pieces is just because I was running out of pieces. I was running out of a lot of flat pieces in my collection, so I had to start using some odd pieces. Like, as you can see, there's some 1x1 flat bricks here, and then this is a 2x1 flat brick. So like, I was just starting to run out of pieces, and then obviously like there's some of these, but I just always want it to be symmetrical, so I was trying my best. They look better than I think, or they look okay. They don't look the best. What I originally wanted to do was just take a flat, really long 1x8 piece and just like make them sit on one stud, and then just you angle them, but that didn't end up working out, sadly. So this is what I did. The wings are a lot heavier now, but I think they look a little more accurate. So that was what I was more so aiming for. And then these just clip right in, and they just clip right here on the sides. Same with this one. It just clips in. So that's my TIE Fighter. It's pretty simple, but You know, I tried to add more onto it to make it look a little better. It's debatable whether it looks better or not. I might edit it in the future, but there's a reason I'm doing this video, and I just wanted to show this off too, I guess. So yeah, we'll put that to the side and look at Darth Vader's TIE Fighter now. So Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, I just finished making this like a couple minutes ago. Well, like I've had this built for a while. Like I had the main structure kind of built for a while, but it wasn't accurate at all. So I rebuilt a lot of it, and we're gonna get into kind of the details and stuff I did. So just to begin though, I'll start off with the wings, because the wings are one of the coolest parts, I think, of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. So the wings on their own aren't very stable because they're so long, and there's not too many connections on the back just because I wasn't trying to make them really heavy, but they just bend right here using these kinds of pieces, and they can bend really easily, and you can shape them to how you want it to be. But yeah, they're basically identical as well, and they're pretty long. They're 16 studs long. This whole wing is 16 studs long, so they're pretty long wings. So the cockpit is way simpler than the other one just because I made it on my own and I was kind of running out of pieces. But basically you can kind of see Darth Vader's in there. It's kind of hard to see because he's a black, his black costume. It's really hard to see in the dark. Or I'm just trying to get some light on it. But the roof does come off as well, but not as easily as you just can see. I just ripped off half the thing. So really this roof is supposed to just come off like this, like you connect it here, and then you're supposed to be able to rip it off and make this a lot more open, or you can close that and pretend like the roof is coming off, but it doesn't, sadly. But Darth Vader can sit in there really nicely. You could probably fit a lightsaber, just throw it in the back there probably. So this is all connected really nicely, and then this is just supposed to be like a control stick, I guess. I don't know. I just tried to do something like a little more different, and I've seen people use these before for their ships, so I thought it was really a cool idea, to be honest. And this piece, I don't remember where I got it from, but I feel like it's from a really old TIE Fighter, which I actually have never owned, so I don't know how I have this piece, but I have like one or two of these pieces, so I decided to use this because it fits. And I put some red things on the front just to signify there's guns on the front. And then the detail along the sides here, these actually just come off really easily and just are put on by that piece there. And you can take them on and off. But they're supposed to really just be there for the shaping purposes and just making it look nicer. The back, I tried to make look decently nice. I have some of the red studs in there. It's really hard to see probably on camera here, but there's some red studs kind of jammed in there. And I'll also put up a picture of the back of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter to show you like what they were trying to signify, but they don't look as good as I hope they'd look, but it's okay. This whole part is actually new. This whole thing is new. I didn't realize Darth Vader's TIE Fighter had like a kind of shape like this, so I had to go back and redo a lot of this ship because I didn't do this part, and I wanted to really make it a lot more accurate. And then you can kind of see this is more of a ball size. My original one didn't have any of this and was just kind of like a regular TIE Fighter with just the different wings. If I had to like compare it, just imagine like a regular TIE Fighter with the wings of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and that's not accurate at all because it has this big fin part, I guess. I don't really know what to call that, but it has these. So yeah, that looks pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with how this whole thing turned out. I wish the interior was a little better. I could maybe think of something, but it's just really small, so it's kind of hard because it's so small, and I have to be able to fit Darth Vader in there. So I don't know if I should do too much more. Maybe like a button and like a control stick or something just to make it look a little nicer. And also fix this roof. That is something I have to do because this roof does not come off very easily. So we'll try and do that in the future. Let me put the wings back on here, and then we'll get to the minifigures here. Trying to get out of the light as much as possible. As you can see, I'm putting Darth Vader right up to the lamp here because I want you guys to be able to see his detail and stuff. This is just your average new helmet type of Darth Vader. This is actually from a Revenge of the Sith set. This is from Darth Vader or Anakin's transformation set. I actually got him off Bricklink. I don't actually own that set. Otherwise, I'd have a way better looking Emperor Palpatine. If you watched my other video, my Imperial Shuttle video, you'll see what I mean. But this one is really nice. I got the spongy cape version because I love these capes. And I also really love this helmet. This is kind of controversial because a lot of people actually don't like the helmets. But I really do because I love how it has this bottom half, but you still have the top. Like, I just love the clamp design because it looks more realistic. And I think it looks better, more detail-wise than the older ones. I don't think there's there's no back printing, but a very nice Darth Vader figure. Wasn't the cheapest figure to buy on Bricklink, but you know, you do what you can, right? So that's Darth Vader. Really simple, or well, not simple, but he's really cool fig with lots of detail. So another black figure here, so I'm gonna hold him up right to the lamp so you can see kind of some of the detail. But this one is from that 4+ set that I mentioned that I got with the TIE Fighter. And he is really cool as well. He's got a lot of printing that I honestly didn't even think was that necessary. Like the leg printing, like that is just, I don't really, like I never even thought that was necessary. I would have been perfectly happy with just regular black legs, but Lego went out of their way to make some more detailed legs, which is really cool. And even the helmet has like these 2 stripes kind of coming down. If I can try and show you, but like if you can kind of see there's some gray stripes coming down, that's really cool. It's just a lot of detail all over this figure. And here's the head. It's just an angry clone head on, but even the body, lots of detail. Back printing, didn't even think that was that necessary, but it's really nice. I could take the blaster off, but I decided not to because it was already in the TIE Fighter. But this is a great figure right here too. This I didn't get off Bricklink, like I said, 4+ set, but it was a really nice figure to get with that set. So this is my Lego TIE Fighter collection right here, and there is a reason I'm doing this video. 2 very simple ships, but I tried to go into more detail to make this video a little longer and nicer to watch. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and stay tuned because these ships will be seen in another video, and I don't want to, I just want it to be a surprise. But just please stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment if you have any feedback, and yeah, thank you for watching.